I want to talk about the cane toads. Every time I put a Instagram story of a cane toad up on my Instagram, people get so angry that it's not me killing it. Now, that's how fucked Queensland is. I put a video up of a little baby cane toad. It was no bigger than a 5-cent piece. It was tiny, like a little incy-wincy, probably 1 day old cane toad. And I was like, oh, is this a cane toad or a frog? I don't know. Let me know. And then I did like a poll, and it turns out no one else knew because it came back like 50-50. And all these people were like, it's a fucking cane toad, kill it. And all these other people were like, no, it's a frog, leave it. And everyone from Queensland was like, it doesn't matter, mate. It could be a cane toad. Fuck it up. People were sending me tips of how I should kill it. They're like, mate, if you just get a golf club, fucking 9 irons work best, mate. You can really get under it. And I'm just like, whoa. I'm a tourist here. I'm not going to kill a cane toad. It's not in my jurisdiction. I don't live here. I get it. If you live here, they're pests. I understand why people kill them. They fucking eat the cane, and is that why they call cane toads? Yeah. They just eat everything. They're disgusting. I do understand it, and they fucking breed like crazy. They're everywhere. And like if you just look at the road down the street, there's just flat cane toads left, right, and center, and no one cleans it up. It's insane. And there's like the more north we got, the more cane toads started appearing, and then the more people were messaging me like, "You killing him? You fucking kill!" Like people were so angry. Like they were like, and people were telling me stories about like they flick them on roofs with tennis rackets, and then they just burn on the roof, like they just fry in the sun. They're like teaching me good ways. They're like, "Oh, mate." But here's the thing. I've had experience with cane toads in the past. So this is a true story. So when I was like 10, I was in the Northern Territory where they have them there. Or maybe I was in North Queensland. I don't really remember. I think they have them in Northern Territory as well. And there was like my tour guide. It was like a family holiday. The tour guide was like, oh, if you see a cane toad, you just... They were literally like, feel free to kill it. And I was like 10, and I was like, oh, that's fucked up. And then I saw one, like a bunch of them, and then they were really getting on my nerves because then one got caught in my thong. I was walking back from the showers. I'll never forget this. I'm walking, and they're everywhere, right? Like, they're plagued. The place I was at, they were just like, there was 20 just staring at me, and I was so grossed out. I don't even really like spiders. I'll get rid of one around the house. I'm not one of those people who just goes, all right, we're fucking moving the house. You know those people? Like, they see one in the car, they're like, fuck it. Take it, just crush the car. I don't need it anymore. There was a huntsman in there. I'm not one of those people. I just don't like creepy crawlies. Like a normal amount. No one's like wants to pet it. No one like wants to, buy it a toy and be like, oh, his name's Oscar. And then it's just like a redback spider, I dislike creepy crawlies as much as the next person. And cane toads are fucking gross. And I'm walking back from the shower and I'm like tiptoeing over them like, ew, ew, ew. And then one jumped at me and I freaked out. And then I will never forget this. Its arm got caught in my thong, which is a flip-flop for your American fucks. All right? I'm not talking about my G-string as a 10-year-old. So it got caught in like the rubber bit that goes over your foot, and its arm got caught, and I panicked, and I kicked my foot up. I just flung my foot up in the air, and then it ripped the arm off the cane toad. Just its arm went, and I heard it rip apart from the body, and then its arm was stuck on my bare foot, under the thong, and then I watched a one-arm cane toad just hop away, unaffected. They don't even need their arms. Just this amputated cane toad just trekking on, going, that's all right, didn't need it anyway. Boing, boing, boing. It was the most disgusting thing. Then I had to quickly flick off my thong and the arm went flying, and then it was so gross, and then I hate them ever since. So then fast forward a week, the tour guide keeps telling us, like, you can kill them, like they're pests, we hate them, they're disgusting. And I'm 10, and I kind of regret this now because I wouldn't do this now, but when you're 10 and someone tells you can kill something, apparently that just sparks your inner psychopath, right? And my brother and I, we saw one, and I'll never forget this. They were like, oh, let's kill it. Like, they want us to kill them. So we grabbed this rock and it was this big boulder. I would say like as big as a footy. And then we dropped this boulder on the cane toad and it just went, and it made the most gross noise. And I remember regretting it immediately. I was like, oh my God, no. And then I was so grossed out by it. I was like, ew. And then I took about 5-10 seconds to lift the rock off it, thinking what I will find is just a pancaked dead cane toad, which is what you'd expect. I took the rock, this big boulder, like off the cane toad, and what I saw next is still one of the most graphic things I've ever seen in nature. It was a flat cane toad, but with its beady eyes still sticking up, darting around, so it wasn't dead. Then it took about 3 seconds. It was like one of those mattresses that self-inflates. I just watched it go, and it was a pancake, and then it started to like inflate back up to a normal cane toad size, but its guts had spewed out of its mouth, and then it just went, and it sucked up its guts and hopped away. It just went and absorbed everything that had come out of its body from the pressure of the rock, just went, slurped it in like it just went to 7-Eleven and just bounced away. And I almost threw up in my mouth. And I'll never forget that. It's just one of those things that's in my brain forever. Everyone probably, if you're older, you probably have those weird childhood memories. Like, yeah, well, fuck, remember that time? And this is just a thing that happened in my life. And it's insane. And I didn't know that could do that. They're like cockroaches, man. They don't fucking die. Now I get why everyone hates them. But yeah, I'm not, to answer everyone on Instagram, no, I'm not going to film myself. Imagine that. Imagine if that's what I became. I get into Queensland, 10 people message me on Instagram, fucking kill it. And then I start uploading videos of me just murdering cane toads to all my followers. Everyone will be like, this guy's a fucking psycho. What do you want? Is that what honestly you want? There'd be like 10 people going, fuck yeah. And like 70,000 other people going, what the fuck is wrong with him? That's what would happen.